Okay, first of all, I want to just state at the beginning of this video that I adore this, and I'm going to say that a few times here and there. A lot of the stuff I have to say about the mod in its current state, this is Alpha 1, this is the first release, it's not finished, it is not remotely looking like the mod it should be. A lot of it sounds negative, and many of it, I guess, is negative, but that's not because I hate it. I'm going to state it again and again. I am going to pick apart pieces of what I'm seeing, because this is my first impressions blind, and it's a little rough, and there's some things that need improvement. All great mods have to start out somewhere. I believe in this project, so I'm hoping you do too. If you enjoy Mount & Blade Warband, if you enjoy its mods, you will enjoy this. It's just, for now, it's a little rough, so just keep that in mind. So here we go, into Rise of the Undead. Hello everyone, my name is Garrett Ocamber, and welcome to Rise of the Undead. This is a mod for Mount & Blade Warband, and this character looks pretty badass. This is an alpha, so it's not complete, it's not indicative of the final result here, of what this mod's gonna be like. First of all, I have a few small complaints, and this is not, again, this is not a reflection of the mod. Oh god, that hood. That hood looks terrible in first person. That wasn't one of the complaints. What I was gonna say is I'm a little bit disappointed that the scythe weapon is not an actual scythe. It is actually a spear. And why you're saying, well, it is a scythe, it looks like a scythe. The problem is that all of its damage is based on thrust, which scythe, if you'll know anything about scythe, you're not going to be thrusting with a scythe, you're going to be swinging with a scythe. And as you can see, I can't do that. All of its damage is literally in the swing, and this one, that's not the case. Other than that, whatever. I mean, it's beautiful looking. It's taken straight from Oblivion, the glory days of modeling. In fact, most of this equipment is. This is the Dread Knight sword from Oblivion as well. A lot of this stuff has made it over to Skyrim. In fact, the helmet is from Skyrim. And I don't mind seeing this, because, I mean, this is a badass helmet, but, you know, there's just a few small things that I think that could have been, you know, could be worked on, and this is alpha, so it has a chance to be worked on. That's kind of the point of an alpha, right? You figure out where things are and what things are doing. Another thing is, obviously, you don't get to play as your own character. This is a character that they give you. In fact, there's only a few characters that you can play as, and they're all predestined, so that's a little bit upsetting. I don't like that at all. I would like to be able to play as my own character, create my own, have the option to have the story mode. It's a sandbox game, after all. So here we have a bunch of peasants that serve me. They're not undead, but I'm sure they will be eventually. And I have my trusty skeletal steed here, Mr. Barfers. And we're gonna get off Mr. Barfers. He's oh god, I can't even. I gotta change my armor. That's just terrible. So yeah, what's the point of this mod? You are undead, and you are trying to conquer the world. That's kind of the point. It's badass. Okay, the sword disappears. One of the things I don't like is the audio cues when you attack as well. I get it that they're trying to make you feel like a complete badass, but instead what it does is it kind of upsets you, as every time you go to attack it plays the same sound over and over again. See, yeah, exactly. I can't even swing. There's like no swing. The scythe also breaks on impact the first time you use it on horseback, so that's a big disadvantage. That's why I switched over to oh god. Okay, I have to switch this. Now, I am playing with debug mode on so that I can test and see what's going on with this, and I can't go up the stairs, which is kind of sad. But I think that's a limitation of this model of the world. Don't mind the head. Your character doesn't have a face, and as such, it kind of interacts with the environment a bit. It's a little strange, but it's really because they created a custom palette for your character. I would like to see the option of creating a normal character or becoming a vampire, as they have here. Or just, you know, in general, giving you more of an experience that you get to decide what you want to do or not. He has a really cool sword that I can't see because he keeps turning around. Please, can I see it? No, I can't. Frostmourne is supposed to be in the game, and unfortunately, I haven't found it. What? What? Okay. That's cool. There's a reason it's alpha. I mean, it's not done. It's not done. This is the first release. And I love the concept of this. When I'm being critical about it, don't take this as me shitting on it. I love what this game is, this mod is trying to do for the game. Recruiter. I don't see anyone to recruit. What? Eat shit and die. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. You have hit a friendly troop. You have gotten a headshot. Cool. He is now dead. Okay. Here we have the map, and got a bunch of different factions here. Obviously, we're the ones in purple. And I believe this map is from another world mod or something like that. I'm not entirely certain. Let's see what actual combat's like here. So let's go attack some people. Can I go here to whence? Can I not get stuck? Okay, there we go. It's probably because I teleported. Serves me right. Take hostile action. Loot them. Yes. Some of the angry villagers pick up their tools. Cool. Okay, so here we have our undead army. And I want you all to charge. They start out following you, which is kind of strange. But that's, you know, part of this mess. I love the environmental, like, maps in this mod. It just looks so beautiful. And I can't imagine a more perfect setting. See that? See that? My scythe breaks. Like, come on. That's annoying. Ugh. Whatever. Can't have it all. I want to see Frostmourne in the game now. They promised me Frostmourne. I've yet to see it. Ow. This is not going to end well for these villagers. Ow. Can you get off me? Did I just hear Sean Connery? I think I did. I don't know why the drow are in this. I'm quite confused. Is this just a high fantasy mod? Where everything is included? I'm not sure. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you too. And you. And you get to die. And you get to die. And you get to die. Especially you. There we go. I can't hit him for some reason. This guy's immortal. Die, damn it. There we go. Finally. Oh, right in the head. Split your head like a watermelon. Come on. Just a death knight in a dress. Yeah. Victory! Oh wait, that's it. Hey sir, how you doing? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh god, we're so overpowered. Did manage to kill one of my soldiers, but outside of that, I think we've pretty much conquered this land. Hey, what's going on over here? What is happening? Did a villager escape? A villager escaped. Really? I'm terrible in third person, by the way. There we go. Mr. Fuddy-Duddy will conquer the land. Should shoot him, but I'm not going to. Okay, so we get some nice artwork every time we do that. We're gonna plunder from whence you came. Got a crap ton of food from that, which is most appreciated. Yeah, so we got stuff. I like having stuff. I love stuff. Velvet Lion. Okay. That place is ours. Oh, hello. We will fight you to the end. I find it silly that we would even have the choice to surrender. Just because we're undead, but that's part of the game anyways. I love, the setting. It's just, I mean, it's a bright sunny day, but we're like this dark, evil, scurry army. I wish you'd stop following me. Yeah, kill, or whatever he's saying. I'm gonna use up my awesome scythe because this isn't a scythe. This is a spear in disguise. Watch, here it goes. Here it goes, guys. My favorite weapon. And it's got... No, it survived, because I missed. No, I can't even hit with it. Screw it. We're gonna use something better than a melee weapon. That we are terrible at, because apparently none of these lords know how to use a bow and arrow. Can I shoot you? Can I do the thing of the stuff? I'm getting killed. Hello! Goodbye! Ah! Crap. Okay, let's pull out the sword. Hey! I missed. Come on. Nope, that's not gonna work. Nor is that going to work. That's not gonna happen. What about you? Yeah, I got him. Okay, let's try this again. With feeling. I'm not getting a full charge, and that's the problem. I'm not hitting my mark. And there goes my weapon. Yeah, ring wraiths. And I love the fact that the armor looks so badass, but I'm just a little bit miffed about the scythe. It's called an undead lance. That's not a lance, it's a scythe. It's just not working for me. I mean, you can call me a bit of a you know, a stickler there. We got a nice mace. The mace actually seems to be the best weapon, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know if that's just, you know, how it is, but yeah. Okay, let's go forward and try something else. We have some taiga bandits. Surrender or die. Charge the enemy. Whoa, that's new. Oh, this forest is awesome. I'm gonna say right off the bat, for visuals, this is probably one of the more stunning mods. Both armor, weapon selection, things like that, and it's pretty nice. But, I mean, I would like to see some improvements with some of the weapon reasoning. I'd like to be able to create my own character, things like that. This doesn't make this bad, by the way. You know, again, like I said, anything I say is a first impressions kind of thing. This is alpha. This will all be different. All be different. The mod isn't glitchy. I mean, it's working. Switch over to an axe. Oh, the axe, though. The axe is not bad. Okay, well, that was easy. There's only 4 of them. This kind of reminds me of Bannerlord here. That's what it looks like. It looks like a scene from Bannerlord. Which, by the way, I'm still waiting for. Okay. I'm in a town square right now, and normally you're not allowed in the town. This is like just something you're not allowed to do because you're an evil, unholy spawn. You can invade and try to take it over, which is, you know, pretty much the only option available to you. But as for actually visiting and things like that, you can't exactly do that. You're, you know, darkness, and they don't like darkness here. I'm gonna try to see what's up here. I'm just curious what's in the town. And I mean, the map builder definitely put a lot of work different areas here. If I'm not mistaken, this is all custom placed from different assets from the game and outside the game, and this is just one example. This is cool. This is cool. It's a large town. I like this a lot. I'm curious if you can go over there. Whee! Okay, I didn't die. No, I don't think you can go inside that. That'd be cool if you could, though. The sword's not badass. It's no Frostmourne, however. Where's my Frostmourne? You promised me Frostmourne. Yeah, you can't go inside. I didn't think you could. I was just kind of hoping. Kind of hoping against hope that you could. Whenever you get to a town, you can raise the dead, which is pretty cool. You can also hire specialty troops from around the map, things like that. Your generic stuff from these mods, but, you know, they're actually... Oh, nope, that's not it. Where is it? Party! Party! Here we go. You know, you got Drow, you got your actual skeletons and Shadow Knights, things like that. That's pretty cool. Some pikemen in there. I have gained a level, by the way. I didn't realize that originally. So we are going to give ourselves some power draw, because why the heck not? Yeah, let's just put all in archery. Kind of want to be an archer, but I don't, you know, I'm not making a series out of this right now. It's too early alpha. Oh, wow, it's this guy. We're gonna die. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get crushed. Hold the position. Hold the position. We can do this. That is so beautiful. Come on. I believe in you all. Not really. I have very little faith in you. Is it showing? Is it showing? Probably a little bit. I'm gonna charge without you, okay? It's fine. Let's go! Let's go! We can do this. What the hell is that? Pile of rocks. I don't know where they are, by the way. The landscape is filled with so many things to look at, and it's very distracting. I mean, it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. The landscape, I love that there's so many trees, but it's distracting as hell. I'm not used to it being filled with so much to look at, and it reminds me of the Japanese feudal age mod that I played a while back, whose name I will not pronounce because I'm terrible at pronouncing it. It reminds me a lot of that. There's just so much to see. And I'm gonna get killed here. Yeah. We are not the Dark Lord that we thought we were. Ah. Yeah. Oh, no. Help me. Charge, men. Charge. We're doomed. We are doomed. Oh, no. One of the things I hate about being forced to assume a certain character's role is it takes away the freedom of choice that the player desperately desires. And in a game like Mount & Blade, you need that freedom of choice. You need to be able to make decisions yourself and feel as if the decisions actually matter, because when you don't have that choice, the decisions you make don't matter. Like me, right now, I started out with a bunch of armor and weapons, and at a higher level than level 1, it's like, I don't want to be, you know, this character. I want to be someone else. I want to choose who I'm going to play. I mean, that's just a design choice that, you know, I feel limiting the player is so, you know, forgive the expression, 1980s. That's kind of the thing. When you limit a person to assume a role that they didn't want to play in the first place, it's just, it hurts the game. And this mod is alpha, so I mean the developer might decide, oh, you know what, people don't want to see that anymore. They want to play their own character. They want to introduce their character into this world of the undead and, you know, you could play for these guys, you know, the humans. This mod doesn't let you do that. And I do applaud it for being different because of that. I love the undead. I love scary shit that goes bump in the night, the monsters, but giving the person a choice in the matter. Do I want to play as one of these scripted characters? Do I want to play as... Damn, he is a badass. Better than us. Do I want to play as a human, you know, a Templar? Do I want to create my own undead or person in general? And that's something that this doesn't have currently. I'm hoping they do it. We got taken prisoner because, yeah, that's the thing. So I'm going to try raiding another settlement here, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm speculating where this mod will go now that it's in Alpha 1. I honestly don't think it should have been released. Normally I'm all for, you know, early access crap, but I don't believe this mod should have been released so early. And the reason for that is there's virtually nothing to do. It's trying to be something, and it's too limited. It's really the limiting factor that it forces you to play someone. It hurts it. You don't get to start out fresh. You don't get to be a nobody. You know, start out as a skeleton. You know? Start out as a human who can become a skeleton or stay alive and, you know, try to stop the undead. Things like that. Add in some depth to the game world. And from there you can decide where the story plays out. If there's a story at all. There doesn't have to be a story. And some of the best games in history have so far been games without a real story. Minecraft doesn't have a story. The story that they say is in Minecraft is literally, you know, by the way, the player dreamed of a world of blocks and sheep and then realized it was all but a game. Minecraft pokes fun at the fact that there's even an attempt for a story to be there. And that in itself makes for a very riveting tale, because there's nothing really to talk about, it's just humor. In this game, in Mountain Blade, the story is left up for the player to decide. It's like, did your character rise up to become the king or queen? Did you, you know, slay all your enemies, or did you bring them together in times of peace? Were you a bandit, a brigand? And I'm gonna get fucking murdered here. That's essentially what it is. In this mod, I think it has a bright future if it lets go of the story that it's trying to tell, because it's not telling it right. It's not. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. You do not have to agree with that. It's not telling the story right. So, I'm hoping to see more from this game, and I've been watching and following the threads. I am a fan of this. Don't think for a moment that I hate it. The reason I'm disassembling it in such fashion is so that I can understand, and also through that see what needs to be improved from my personal opinion, and tell you all, you know, if you've been looking at this, if you didn't know anything about this, you need to know at least what one person would think would be nice to add, or things like that. Nothing is probably going to happen with this. Nobody's going to see this video and be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. No, that's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to see this video and just say, well, your opinion is your opinion. I love this concept. I do. And I want to see it become something more. But in its current state, in Alpha 1, there are many improvements that immediately need to be worked on, and that's why I said before that it needs to be... it should have been released later. It should have been released later. Because releasing it at such an early state, it's just like, well, here's the characters you have to play. Here are the weapons you have to start out with. Here's the armor. I'm gonna bump your level up. See, look, I'll even start a new game here. Launching a new game. Let's play as... It doesn't matter which you play as. The Dark Lord is literally no different than the leader. Playing as the leader is really no different. Beginning of the reign. So you can start out at different timelines, but that's... It says level 1. But your stats are so inflated. Look at this. Look at this. You start out... It doesn't matter what I put them into, because no matter what, I have no choice. The only choice they give you, really, is what you're currently wearing, and the name. You can't do anything with the character, and that is a shame. That is a shame, because there's a lot you can do. I don't have a head, I know. And then it tells you a story, and no one's going to be reading the story. I'm not saying the story is bad. I'm saying that people play this game not for the lore. They play it so that they can create the lore. They're creating it. It's a backdrop. It's like, oh, Caladria's in peril, and suddenly undead. Okay. From there, what happens? Does a hero rise up? Does a bad guy? And then this thing keeps teleporting me to different places, and I'm not sure why. I'm sure they're gonna add in. You know, obviously it's not gonna be that way. This room is not consequential to the entire effect. It's just, I want to see this succeed. I really do. I'm a huge fan of this. I love that they put all these favorite Skyrim and Oblivion weapons and armor in the game. I love that there's a possibility that Frostmourn's going to make an appearance, because I love that sword so much. I adore the Scythe. This is a weapon that doesn't get enough attention in Mount and Blade, and this is such a badass model for it, but there's just a few inconsistencies here and there. So again, this is not, you know, a recommendation against it. This is rather, if you like this kind of stuff, talk about it with the dev. You know, just go onto the website. I'm going to link it in the description below. Say your 2 cents. You know, support the shit out of it, because I want to see this succeed. I think this is amazing. So I'm going to end this episode here, and thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this mod, what you think of, you know, what you're seeing here. If there's something you think needs to be improved, you know, say it. Because, I mean, if no one says anything, things don't... See, I don't like the fact that he keeps playing an audio clip either. That's... Can I just not? He doesn't play it all the time, but when he plays it, it's kind of silly. But, yeah, I mean, overall, I think this has a very bright future. I'll see you all in the next episode of Mount and Blade Warband.